All right, so in the first class, there's a reason why I don't record the first class, because the first class is the class that's going to always have the hiccups. Nothing seemed to work just right for good old Miss J. Bray. I wanted to cry a couple of times, but I didn't, because let's just say because I didn't cry, but I wanted to. But it's going to go much better this class period. It is. I just know it. I just know it, like I know that it's going to rain because of the headache. All right, here we go. So today we're going to get started on social studies. Ooh, ooh. We are going to talk about something that you were supposed to learn in 4th grade, but you didn't because of COVID-19. So the last 9 weeks of school, you were supposed to get introduced to the Civil War, the American Civil War. Now, some of you, history buffs unite. I'm a history buff. Some of you probably know as much or more than I do about the Civil War because you read books about it or because it's just fascinating to you. And then there's others of you who are like, Civil War, Bivil War, what'd she say? Okay, so that's where I come in. So if you read a lot of books on the Civil War or on any war or anything that we talk about, that is awesome, okay? And I hate to have to say this, but I have to say it. If you know something that you want to share with the class, because we only are supposed to be on Zoom with y'all for 20 to 30 minutes a day, and the rest of the time is supposed to be independent work time to give your eyes a chance to not have to stare at my face. I'm not going to have the opportunity to let you guys share. And another reason is because sometimes you may think you remember something from a book and you may be wrong, like me. I'm wrong sometimes, just like how I told the kids to log in today to go Formative. I was wrong in that because I don't see your screen. So I don't really allow sharing in like whole group when it comes to history facts, because if you get it wrong, if you say something wrong, your classmates, that might be what they remember. And then if they remember the wrong thing, that's not going to be good. So if you have something that you want to share, chat with me, send me a chat personally, just to me. And if it's correct, I will, if we have time, I will share it with the class, or I will let you be unmuted. But I really don't want you spending time thinking of facts that you already know when we're doing the lesson, okay? So the Civil War is kind of a touchy topic, especially in our current time with the issues that our country is having with racism and things like that. And it is a very sensitive subject. It's a very sensitive topic. And unfortunately, our country has always struggled with treating people the way they should be treated. And it's sad, and it's not okay. But if we don't talk about it, we won't learn from it. I don't understand why I'm having people leaving the room. I'm not really understanding, because I keep getting these little ring, ring. I don't know. Anyway, so we are going to discuss this in a very factual manner. And we're going to look at it as what it is. It's history. And we're going to learn from the mistakes, hopefully, of the people in history. We're going to learn from those mistakes, hopefully, so that history doesn't repeat itself. All right? So to begin with, we are going to watch a sung history video. Now, I am a lover of many things, and one of the many things that I love is sung history. Sung history, like some of the songs on there, I would add to my playlist in my car if I could. Like legit, they need to be on Amazon Music or Apple Music because they are awesome. Like the Wright brothers, is my favorite one. He's my bro, I'm his bro, we're the right bros. It is so good. So when we're done with class today, during your break, I'm telling you, you got to go to YouTube, if your parents allow you to, and watch Sung History, The Wright Brothers. It's my jam. But don't do it now, because I'm about to show you the Abraham Lincoln one. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Share my screen, share my screen. All right, and I am gonna go, not here. Where are you? There you are. There you are. All right. Oh, this song, it's not as good as the Wright Brothers one, but it is pretty good. And it's kind of funny too. Here we go. Everybody paying attention. Not now, but later on, when you're able to, I challenge you to go and check it out. They've got science sung, or sung science. There's some sung science videos. I love the George Washington Carver one. 3 names George Washington Carver. 3 names George Washington Carver. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I rock out. I'm a history nerd, and I'm okay with that. It's okay. I'm down. I am totally down with that. Okay, here we go. So here's what I need you to do. Okay, remember how to split your screen. Okay, it's Alt and then the little right bracket thing. And I need you to go to your Google Classroom. Go to your Google Classroom. Okay. All right, now I need to tell y'all something, and I'm going to zoom in really close. So I need you to lean in really close to your screen. Okay, I need you to lean in because I have a secret. It's not really a secret. If I don't tell you to do an assignment, don't do it. If the words don't come out of this big mouth of mine telling you to do an assignment, don't do it. Don't. Okay? Capiche? Okay. Now, you can back away from your screen. You can quit looking up my nose. I'm always worried if I'm going to have a booger or anything, you know. I have to check myself out sometimes to make sure there's no bats in the cave or anything. All right, here we go. So, however, your screen's not going to look like mine. We've already established that, people. However you get to your classwork. Okay, look, it says don't start on virtual Kobe assignment until tomorrow. Look, hold on. I'm about to share something with everybody's class. Okay, look, I'm about to share it with everybody. I'm about to say, do not do the virtual cubby yet until I tell you to. It is not homework. Okay, post it. Post it. Boop, boop, boop. And now it's saying it's posting. Okay, here we go. So wherever you go for your assignments, wherever you go, go there. Like classwork, I don't know what your screen looks like. This one says upcoming. It says upcoming, and then it says right here, due today. I don't know if you have that box, okay? But if you do have the upcoming box, you can click it because it's a link, okay? Or go to wherever you see yours, okay? Go to wherever you see yours, all right? And this is your box, again, may not look like mine, so don't panic, okay? But everybody should see the causes of the Civil War, okay? So here's what it says. It says, you will watch the short video and read the causes of the Civil War article. The link for this website is found on the JBray page of your Clever portal. Don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. When you feel confident in your understanding of the information, you will complete the Go Formative assignment linked below. You can go back into the article to help you answer the questions as much as you need to. I have to show you the video. The video is not on your, like when you click on the link on Duckster, it's not going to show you the video. It only works on mine, which is so lame. I don't understand. That is lame. Lame. Okay, so watch. We're going to do this together so that everybody is on the same, everybody's on the same page. All right, I am going to exit out of the things that I don't need. All I want on my tabs and your tabs, all that you should have is your Google Classroom, and go ahead and click the add button and open up Clever. So you're going to click new tab. All right, and then you have your little bookmark for Clever, and so you'll click it. All right. Now your Clever screen may look something like this. Whenever an assignment, y'all just don't raise your hand. You're good. I'm going to walk you through it. Just chill. Whenever you have a Google Classroom assignment that says the link for this website is found on the JBray page of your Clever portal, you should see somewhere on your Clever page where it says JBray's page. Click JBray's page. All right. Where it says Social Studies 2020-2021. You see that? You have two things there. Okay. Now, the formative one, don't click that. Don't click that. But do you see where it says Duckster's Causes of Civil War? You see that? Okay. You're gonna click that. Don't do anything. Freeze frame. Freeze frame. So once you click on the Duckster's Causes of the Civil War, it should open up freeze frame. All right. Now, you're going to go back to your Google Classroom. Don't close out Duckster. Leave it alone. Go back to your instructions page or wherever you see the assignment. Okay? Underneath the instructions, you're going to see this link. It says Formative. Now listen to me. After I go over all the instructions, I'm going to put you in breakout rooms so that if you're having any issues, you'll be able to invite me in your breakout room and I'll help you. So do not freak out if I'm moving on and you're not where I am. No worries. I need you to still pay attention, okay? But don't freak out. Don't panic. I have not forgotten about you. I am not going to leave you. I will be right there and when you need to invite me to a breakout room, okay? So don't stress, all right? On your Google Classroom page, you see that Formative link, that little box that says Formative, okay? You're going to click it. Now, when you click it, you're not going to get this screen. It's going to say that you don't have permission to do that. It's going to tell you that you do not have permission, okay? But you do, okay? So hold on. Will you, Patrick, will you turn your screen around so I can see what you see? Just turn your computer around for just a second. All right. Yours, okay. It says you need permission, okay? So you're going to click log in. Wait. I'm messing you up. It's my fault. Yeah, you can get up and, okay. So click log in. Just click it one time. And then you see up at the top, well, it's underneath the word log in. It says sign in with Google. You're going to click sign in with Google. Click it one time. Sign in with Google. And then it asks you to choose an account. You're going to click on the account that has your first and last name, and then underneath it, your GTID at MCSD, okay? Click on that. And then scroll all the way down, and what does it say? Accept, allow, click allow. Okay, so I'm going to repeat those directions again. At first, when you click it, it says that you do not have permission. You're going to click log in. Then you're going to click on the button that says sign in with Google. You're going to click sign in with Google, and then you're going to find the Google account that has your first and last name, and then your GTID at MCSD, GAS, all that stuff. You're going to click on it. You'll scroll down and click allow. Then you should see what is on my screen. And again, don't raise your hand. Okay, I'm going to put you in breakout rooms, and then that's going to be where you, excuse me, invite me into your breakout room, and I will help you if you need me to. Okay, now I just want to kind of go over real quick how to use GoFormative. Okay, it's really an easy way to turn a worksheet into a digital assignment. So you'll read the question. Let's say you've watched the video, you've read the passage, and you don't know it. No worries. You can go back to the story and look for the answer. That's called citing evidence. I'm good with that. Okay. Just be sure you read the article before you try. And then you'll click on the answer choice that you choose. All right, and then I don't see what you see, so I don't know exactly how you'll submit it, but there has to be there's a submit button. Y'all used it in Ms. Moore's room during quarantine. So you'll click a submit button at the bottom of the screen. You'll see it, okay? But like I said, you can go back into the passage as much as you need to, okay? I don't want anybody to be working at all. I want to show you this video. Okay, so you just hang tight. If you need to sit on your hands so that you're not tempted to do any work. But I'm going to show you this video, and then I'm going to put you in your boxes. Am I sharing screen? Awesome. You sign in with Google Classroom, yes, or Google, yeah. Oh, look at the cute little toys. I used to have a baby that when you gave it water, it would TT in a diaper. And I'm sure some of y'all had that too. It's kind of cool. All right, here we go. Tune in.
There are many causes that led to the American Civil War. While slavery is generally cited as the main cause for the war, other political and cultural differences between the North and the South contributed. In this video, we will discuss some of these differences and how they created a divide between the North and the South that eventually led to the Civil War. In the mid-1800s, the economies of many northern states had moved away from farming to industry. A lot of people in the North worked and lived in large cities. The southern states, however, had maintained a rural farming economy, and this economy was based on slave labor. While the North no longer needed slaves, the South relied heavily upon slaves for their way of life. The idea of states' rights was not new to the Civil War. Since the Constitution was first written, there have been arguments about how much power the state should have versus how much power the federal government should have. The southern states felt that the federal government was taking away their rights and powers.
And I'm just going to pause it real quick. And states' rights, that's one of those touchy subjects back in the day. The states felt like they should be able to govern themselves. And the federal government, meaning, Congress and the president and, all your executive powers, they were like, no, you're part of the United States and this is what's going to happen. And the southern states were like, no, we should be able to govern ourselves. We should have more power than that. That's what states' rights means.
As the United States expanded westward, each new state added to the country shifted the power between the North and the South. Southern states began to fear that they would lose all their rights. New states became battlegrounds between the two sides for power. At the heart of much of the South's issues with the North was slavery. The South relied on slavery for labor to work the fields. Many people in the North believed that slavery was wrong and should be illegal. These people were called abolitionists. Abolitionists such as John Brown, Frederick Douglass, and Harriet Tubman began to convince more and more people of the evil of slavery. This made the South fearful that their way of life would come to an end. The first fight over slavery took place in Kansas. In 1854, the government passed the Kansas-Nebraska Act, allowing the residents of Kansas to vote on whether they would be a slave state or a free state. The region was flooded with supporters from both sides. Several people were killed in small skirmishes, giving the confrontation the name Bleeding Kansas. Eventually, Kansas entered the Union as a free state in 1861. The final straw for the South was the election of Abraham Lincoln to President of the United States. Abraham Lincoln was a member of the new anti-slavery Republican Party. He managed to get elected without even being on the ballot in 10 of the southern states. The southern states felt that Lincoln was against slavery and also against the South. When Lincoln was elected, many of the southern states decided they no longer wanted to be a part of the United States. Starting with South Carolina, 11 states seceded from the United States and formed a new country called the Confederate States of America.
So literally, the United States of America split over states' rights and slavery. So there was no longer the United States. There was the Union, the northern states, and the Confederacy, the southern states. Abraham Lincoln was president of the Union. Jefferson Davis was the president of the Confederacy. But in all honesty, Abraham Lincoln was still president over it all. And the power struggle, man, the drama was real.
Lincoln declared the secession illegal, and the Civil War had begun.
All right, so here's what you're going to do. I'm going to put you in breakout rooms, okay? Individual. I need this thing to stop. Ooh. Okay. And you're going to read the story, okay, which is it's pretty much the movie that you just watched, okay? I want you to read it, okay? You're going to read it, and then you're going to stop where it says the Civil War had begun. You don't need to do this. You do not need to do that 10-question quiz. Don't do it. When you finish reading this, then you're going to go back to your formative, okay? And you're going to answer your questions. If you need to go back in the passage, just click back on the passage and look for your answer, okay? I don't mind you doing that at all, okay? All right, so I am going to stop sharing my screen. Stop share. And I'm going to place y'all in some breakout rooms, okay? And if you need me, all you have to do is invite me into your breakout room. And I'll pop in there and help any way that I can, okay? If you get finished with this early, awesome sauce. Awesome, that's great. All I ask is that you submit it to me, and then if you're finished and you need to go take a break, that's fine. You just need to be sure you're back for us to say our goodbyes at 9:50. So that's only 8 minutes. If you do not finish this assignment right now, it's okay. Okay, you can work on it during ILT time. Okay, ILT time is what comes right after my class. Okay, so if you don't finish it, it's okay. Work on it during ILT time. Okay, you should be able to get it finished in plenty of time. All right, so I'm going to put y'all in a breakout room for you to work individually. There are, how many people in this room? Okay, 25. Here we go. I'm going to put you in breakout rooms. If you need me, invite me in. Like I said, you can go back into the passage as many times as you need to. That way you are making sure you're getting a good grade on this, okay? All right, see you back in a few. Got to unmute myself. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Class, our social studies class is, time is officially over. However, hey, Noor. I see you. Okay, it's officially over. However, if you're not finished with your assignment, this is ILT time. And remember, ILT time is used for, you know, getting caught up on work, reading your AR book, things like that, okay? So if you are not finished, if you have not submitted your work, then finish it up. Okay, and remember, you can go back into the passage to look for the answers, and don't forget to submit it. You got to be sure you submit. All right, and then you have your ILT time until 10:35, and at 10:35 you have your specials. So whatever, what is Ms. Lindblad's special for today? Music. Okay, so y'all have music with Miss Powell now. No, I'm sorry, art. I'm sorry, art. They told me the wrong thing. Miss Lindblad's class has art with Miss Thrush. And y'all are getting assigned a cool project. It's pretty cool. I've been checking out Hamptons, and it's a pretty cool thing to do. So hopefully y'all will enjoy it. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. Congratulations on making it to the end of your first week of virtual learning. It's only going to get better from here. It's only going to get better from here. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Don't forget to submit your assignment. All right? Bye, guys.